Hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Gallop Major and this is WoWs Weekly. WoWs Weekly covers the news of World of Warships Legends in the week past, present and future, along with speculations regarding the game, any hidden intelligence we're able to collect, and channel admin and news. So obviously we are into the new patch and we did cover the patch notes when they came out, obviously in the live stream. However, there have been some things that they missed off in those patch notes, mostly in regards to maps and spawns. That information has now been made available, so basically that part of the patch notes has been updated, but the full section regarding maps and spawns should have read as follows. Epicenter mode has been added to Trident and Tears of the Desert. Spawns for Haven have been tweaked. Middle spawns for Shards have been tweaked. North can no longer host Tier 4 battles. Ring can now host Tier 6 battles, Trap can now host Tier 7 battles, and Two Brothers has received a 4-zone domination mode scenario. Now that change to Two Brothers is much appreciated. It also, I've actually started to see that more often on Two Brothers than I have the previous single scenario, which was Capture the Base, and it's a very welcome change, I have to confess. So that covers the minor update to the patch notes. So cracking on with what's going on. Obviously we have the Origin of Wisdom campaign and we do have the breakdown regarding that. Basically, as we already kind of covered, the Origin of Wisdom campaign will run for the duration of 2 updates, each update being 3 weeks long. There will be 120 milestones over 6 weeks. There's a catch-up mechanic on this, everyone can catch up if they miss a week or something. Endurance trials are tier 3 to legendary tier and can be completed in both standard and AI. Shakedown trials are tier 4 to legendary and can be completed in standard. Heroic trials are tier 5 to legendary tier and can be completed in standard battles. Upon earning 975 renown, you will earn the milestone 40 rewards, the French tier 4 destroyer, the Shiroko. Obviously that is with Amity backing. Upon earning 2,975 renown, you will earn the end milestone reward, milestone 120, which is the German tier 7 cruiser mains. After you've completed the campaign, obviously you will go into endless trials in which you'll be able to earn steel badges. Now, I'm not going to go through what's happening week by week, as obviously that will take a good long while, considering it is a 6-week patch. So what I'll do is down in the description, I will have a link to the breakdown of the campaign, should you wish to go read it. And obviously it goes into heroic efforts. Now, the interesting one I'd like to highlight is, upon completing the endurance trials and shakedown trials for each week, you will receive a bonus amount of renown. So that means overall you can earn a 500 renown per week, it would appear. So basically it's like 400 from all the tasks and then a bonus of 100 on top of that. Now the heroic efforts, that will reset weekly should you complete it. So it can, the heroic effort missions can be completed each week and are repeatable. In total, you can earn a total additional 600 renown if you complete the heroic effort missions 6 times. And so they're available weekly, it seems. Endless trials is just your usual stuff to get steel badges, just earn XP. Obviously, each milestone is 25 renown and is worth 5 steel. So as you go along, you'll collect 5 steel per milestone after you've completed it. Hopefully that has summarised everything that you need to know. I guess it's worth mentioning, obviously, to complete the campaign you need 2,975 renown, and total available from the weekly Havoc missions is 3,000 renown. That includes the 1 extra bonuses per week. And if you complete all the weekly Havoc and heroic effort missions, your total amount of renown earned will be 3,600. So there seems to be plenty of wiggle room in regards to how much renown you can earn. Obviously this week has also launched the Warhammer 40k collaboration Wave 2. Both the Wave 1 and the Wave 2 content is available in store, so if you missed out on the previous Warhammer 40k, you can look into that, look into those commanders and stuff. Now the commanders and their full skills and traits have been made available. So obviously we have Augustin Rangwald, which is the German cruiser star commander. Obviously it's a Black Templar spaceman. His base trait increases the AP shell damage by 3% and the main battery reload time by 3%, and his unique skill called Kraken Shells increases the maximum speed of your cruiser by 5% and enhances the armor piercing capabilities of your cruiser's AP shells by up to 10%. Furthermore, we also have Grot Maz Smart, which is a Orc commander for the British destroyers. His base trait is Ramming Spikes, which increases ramming damage dealt by your ship by 20% and decreases the ramming damage taken by your ship by 10%. This is very similar to the base trait that was on some of the generic commanders, which has hence been removed. Obviously, it's not as effective as that base trait. Or not base trait, but like initial skill, I guess you could say. But it is bringing it back in some way. So people who did like to have like ram builds on their ships, heaven forbid, then obviously this commander brings it back. His unique skill is called Bernie Daka, which increases your destroyer HE shell damage by up to 15%, increases the chances of causing fire with these shells by up to 2%. Incoming damage to your destroyer, however, is also increased by 6%. So basically, you improve your ability to dish out damage, but also you'll be taking it a bit more on the chin as well. Now, considering that it is a 3-week patch, the chances are is that the Warhammer 40k content will be around for the first 3 weeks, and then we'll be maybe moving to Black Friday. But Black Friday is 26th of November, which is within this half of the patch, I guess you could say. So I'd probably suspect the Black Friday content might appear maybe the 22nd onwards. We'll have to wait and see. Now, furthermore, Ranked is starting. We are heading into Ranked Season 17, or Ranked Battle 17, I guess you could say, which is running from November the 11th until November the 15th. It starts and ends at 7 AM UTC. Now this is going to be for tier 5 ships, obviously no carriers and a maximum 1 destroyer per team. There'll be 7 ranks with no leagues, team size is 5, irrevocable ranks is 7, 6, 3 and 1. Divisions up to 2 players are allowed, and maps that will be being played on will be Archipelago, Ring and Strait. Now they have obviously launched a separate ranked update page which covers all the seasons of ranked, but it doesn't actually give you any proper details in regards to the rewards. So we know what rewards we're going to be getting. So if you get to rank 6, you'll get some promotion orders, maybe, and well, a promotion order to some promotion orders, and a day's premium or day premium, not sure. We get to rank 5, you an insignia. I assume it's just one, and a is that Abyss? One of the big crates, I can't remember what they call them nowadays. You get to step 4, looks like you're going to get some epic battle booster or boosters, and probably a single universal accommodation. You get to rank 3, paint or some paint and some global XP. Get to rank 2, another big crate and maybe some camos. Get to rank 1, get some steel and some doubloons. This is the thing I don't really like about it. They haven't actually put any quantities on this, and they haven't really shown us how many stars we need to get between each rank. Obviously, they do mention that if you lose a star, unless you're the best player on the losing team, then you don't gain or lose a star. And if you're on the win team, you gain a star. But we don't know how many stars are in between each ranks. In all honesty, I might sound a bit harsh, but this kind of this blog post that they've done on ranked is actually pretty poor and doesn't add anything in regards to what's happening in ranked beyond what was already disclosed within the patch notes. So rather poor show, I have to say. Anyway, also on Friday the 12th, I believe, of November, there will be a community managers live stream covering all the new content and new updates which will be happening. Apparently also will include a ranked seasons overview, but we'll probably already know what we're going to be getting as a reward anyway for ranked season 17 by basically now almost, or within the next couple of hours. But at the time of that stream, I haven't been able to find it. It's one of those where they never share the time, and always trying to find it on YouTube is always a bit of a pain, but it's happening sometime on Friday. Anyway, regarding the channel, obviously it's all hands to the pump. It's a bit crazy at the moment, I guess you'd say. We've obviously had the British carriers dropped, and they have all been, well, they had their reviews recorded. The plan is to have the Implacable come out tomorrow. Regarding the Shiroko and the mains has been all recorded, and that is planned to come out, I believe I've got it scheduled for Tuesday next week. Obviously, the Shiriko I'll aim to have next week as well. For the following week, I'll probably have the Riga and the Tallinn. That'll be the third week of the patch. And after that, God knows what else will be happening, but I still have the Warhammer 40k content to cover. And I do think the TS6 British Destroyer Ship Smasher, or alternative Jervis, is potentially worthwhile a review. I do think there are some subtle differences there, especially, well, not just subtle, some main differences there, which actually could make her quite more interesting. And so I might have to see where I can try and squeeze that in, I guess, if you could say. Apart from that, there's nothing really to add in regards to any like intelligence data collected or any rumours clicking around at the moment. It seems to be all a bit quiet, but then it's because we just literally launched into the next patch. In regards to channel admin, there's nothing really more to add. I guess it's worth mentioning I've updated the logo. I've been sitting on it for a little while and I wanted to change the logo just a little bit. It looks pretty much exactly the same, but it also is ever so slightly different, and therefore I'm not really surprised that no one's actually noticed it. Apart from that, nothing else to add, so until next time, I'm the Gavin Major. Give it a like if you have enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe if you're not. I'd say thank you to all the subscribers, which is most likely all you guys who are listening to this, because obviously it's generally a subscriber only video, or usually they're the people who tune in. And so until next time, look out yourselves and stay well.
Hey, hey, clear the way, here comes the galloping major. Bumpity, 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 bump. Get out of the way there, you fellows, unless you want me to run you down. I guess this is the life. Now, hey, hey, clear the way, here comes the galloping major.